and welcome to my how I save video. I hope you enjoy, and here we go. Okay, so I was watching a few clips on previous people's savings videos and I wanted to talk you through what I actually do to save myself a bit of income. So as you may know, I currently work for one major company and then I do a couple of little jobs on the side. So all of my income goes into one bank account, and then from that all my bills and things go out, and then I have various bits and bobs left over. So the first thing I will talk about is the bank transfers I make. So obviously rent goes out every single month, so what I do is every single week a certain amount will go out of my bank into my rent account, because I have a separate account for rent, and a certain amount will just go across into there, and then they will take the rent out of there every month. And then with all the other bills and things, they just come directly out of the bank. So anything that's in the flat is kind of mine, that I'm kind of being good with. But there's also a couple of banks that I'm going to talk to you about as we go through. So one thing I will do is, this happens in the bank, but I'm going to show you a representation on video just because it's easier. So every single week £50 goes into a holiday account. I don't have £50 in cash to show you, but generally speaking I do a bank transfer of £50 a week every single week into an account ready for like a holiday fund and for an emergency fund. So if, I don't know, your washing machine broke or your fridge broke, you'd actually have a bit of money to rely back on just to stop you spending constantly. So I do that every single week. And I've only recently introduced this, but I now put £5 away every single week towards a Christmas fund, because last year I went a little bit crazy on Christmas. So this year I'm trying to budget. So I've actually set myself up a spreadsheet on my computer, which I may include at the end of this video. It'll kind of explain everything I'm verbally saying. But £5 a week will go into the bank. So for the sake of this video, this is going to be the bank and that's going to go in there. So that would be every single week. So £20 a month will go towards Christmas, and £200 a month will go towards holiday or emergency fund, is what I'm going to call it. The other thing I do is I put all my loose change minus 50p's, pound coins and £2 coins into my coin bottle. Now I can't actually lift this for too long, but you may have seen a video on this already, but this is kind of a quarter full of 20p's, 10p's, 5p's, 2p's and pennies. I'm actually saving this up for a holiday that I'm due to go on in August, depending on the situation. But what I'm going to do is at the end of July, this will be tipped out and I will start again. So from the beginning of August till August next year, I'm going to throw every possible coin in here, minus the 50p, pound and £2 coin, because I'll explain why I don't do the pound coin a bit later on in the video, sorry. But 50p's and £2 coins I always find it just handy to have in your purse. Sometimes I will put £2 coins in a tub and then just save them a little bit and then go and spend them. But majority of my very small change will go into this next year. So I do look forward to seeing if I can actually fill it next year. Obviously I may have filled it this year had we not gone into lockdown. So I'm kind of excited to see how we get on. And then the last thing to talk about is the blog that I write daily. Now I'm sure you'll have seen the link in the description of every video. But I write a blog every single day, and when I write that blog I actually put £1 away into a tub. So this tub here is actually all of that blog money. So at the moment that's up to date. So that's just as many blogs as I've already written this year as of this video being released. So all of this will probably go towards my new PC, or I'll just put it into an account rather than spend it instantly. I will put it away and then I will probably do the same again next year. So I'll probably have next year's £1 a day. So basically £1 coins or 50p's, depending on how I'm feeling on the day. I will put £1 in that box every single day as long as I've done the blog, which I have so far every single day. And yeah, just save it up, save it up, save it up. So by the end of the year I should, in theory, have £366 to use on whatever I want. But I'm kind of hoping that maybe towards the end of the year, I'll probably go and drop it into a bank account and then just transfer it manually, just for the sake of, you know, finances and things. So I'll make sure that goes into an account that I won't be touching, pretty much. And another source of income that I don't think I've mentioned is Twitch. And anything I get from Twitch is actually going towards my new PC. So I did have a recent payout which has all gone towards the new PC. So I've put all the funding from that away and I'm not touching that at all. That's just building up nicely. And if I get any extra income or any leftover income at the end of this month maybe, I might top that up a little bit just so that I'm not spending money on stuff I don't need to buy, basically. I think that marks the end of this part of the video. I might do a little bit on the computer just to show you my spreadsheet and things that I've been setting up, but that kind of talks you through how I've been saving. And if you do want any more information on budgeting and things, I can try and help you, but I've only just started myself. So hope you've enjoyed the video and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so as you can see, I have actually set myself up a spreadsheet. I'm not sure how clearly that's going to be to read. Let me see if there's a chance I can zoom us in a little bit just to see if... There you go, that's probably a bit better. So, I have set myself a spreadsheet up so that I know roughly how much things are. So, for instance, my electric is £38 a month, my water is just short of 44, my Sky bill is 29, my phone bill is varied at the moment, but it's roughly £33. Council tax varies every single month because, you know, it does. And that's the holiday fund that I was talking about, so the 50 that goes away. The rent money that goes away 4 times a month, which is 135 every single week. And then Christmas money. And then obviously anything I have personally, so my Twitch subscribers that I'm subbed to is $14.97 because I think there's 3 or 4, can't remember off the top of my head. So basically £440 of what I earn every 2 weeks is on my bills and anything kind of fun for me, including my savings. And then obviously my rent is separate, so if I click on my rent, this is roughly what I've been putting away for rent and when rent is due. So as you can see, on the 1st of every month, 525 will come out of there. So I just make sure that there's enough in there. Sometimes it goes to just short of 2 months worth of rent, and it depends how many weeks are in a month. So obviously, where there's 5 weeks, it's going to be a little bit higher than normal. But I quite like doing it this way. So anything highlighted in green is obviously things that have gone in. It already says that tomorrow's has gone in, but actually it went in yesterday. I did a bit of a mix-up on the spreadsheet, but it doesn't matter. I know what's in there and that's what counts. So, and then obviously we have my Christmas fund and my holiday fund, which is there at the moment. So, but no, I do quite like doing it this way. It just means that I know where things are coming from and how much I'm spending. Obviously my wage slip varies because I work at McDonald's and we have it every 2 weeks. And with my other jobs, they're only sort of every so often, so those are quite rare to be seen. But I hope that kind of explains my routine and my funds. And if you need any more help, let me know, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.